If you follow the country music conversation at all, I'm sure you've heard of the term bro country.
What is bro country?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if I've got the exact definition.
Bro country was the defining sound of popular country music in the 2010s, and it was defined by music critic Jody Rosen as music by and of the tatted, gym-toned, party-hardy, young American white dude. And on songs like Cruise by Florida Georgia Line, or Boys Around Here by Blake Shelton,
Talking about girls, talking about trucks.
or That's My Kinda Night by Luke Bryan, the men of country music were singing tailgate anthems about getting girls to slide on over in your truck, go party in a field, and hopefully hook up at the end of the night. Even people that don't listen to country music much are familiar with the term bro country. I mean, my sister, when I interviewed her for a video last year, summed it up pretty aptly.
Isn't bro country like trucks and girls and like jeans, like beer?
Yeah.
That's all I know about it.
And the biggest criticism of bro country was never so much that it existed, because I think everyone would have to admit, a lot of these songs are fun to listen to. It was that it was the only flavor available. It was like going to an ice cream shop and the entire thing was only serving vanilla ice cream. And you were like, can't I get anything else? And radio said, no. Drink your Bud Light, wear your cutoff jeans, and enjoy the music. And at a time when women's share of radio airplay was going down and down and down and dwindling, these songs tended to be extremely shallow lyrically and rob country music of its trademark storytelling. And over the last few years, bro country has kind of gone out of style. We're not hearing all the same machismo and 80s hard rock guitar sounds that we used to. Like showing off your skull rings and your vintage Ed Hardy shirt while getting drunk at a tailgate party isn't as cool now as it was 7 years ago. And we had to go through some transitional moments in country music. I mean, we all have survived the snap track, Cosmopolitan, Sam Hunt era where guys were still trying to get it in, but they weren't being quite so aggressive about it. They were playing smooth.
No! God, please, no! No!
And then for a few years, it seemed like we might be having a little neo-traditional revival with artists like John Party and Luke Combs and Midland gaining steam. But in the last 6 months, it's become abundantly clear that the next era of popular country music is here. And it's not bro country, it's boyfriend country.
Just look at her sitting there, sweatpants, t-shirt, and her comfy chair.
Boyfriend country is an era defined by sensitive male country singers singing sweet love songs to the women in their lives. The term was coined by Tom Rowland in a Billboard magazine article last year, and since then it's become pretty popularly used. Musically, these songs are largely acoustic and often slow or mid-tempo, and lyrically, these songs put women on a pedestal, even to the point of worshiping them. The kings of this style of country music are probably Dan and Shay with songs like Speechless, or 10,000 Hours.
I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more.
But you can look at hits like Yours by Russell Dickerson,
I came to life when I first kissed you.
In Case You Didn't Know by Brett Young,
In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you.
or Eyes on You by Chase Rice.
If you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you.
And you'll get a sense of the type of songs that I'm talking about. It's songs that really aren't so much for people that want to go party at a festival. It's more for people that want to get their country music through a platform like The Bachelor. And actually, those last three guys that I just mentioned all have performed on The Bachelor. And speaking of The Bachelor, you've got artists like Chris Lane, who's got his own boyfriend country song, Big Big Plans, who's now married to a Bachelor contestant.
Already bought a ring, hit it in the bottom left.
You've got Adam Doliak with his song Famous that features a Bachelor couple in the video. And now The Bachelor has basically said, look, if people want boyfriend country from us, we'll give you a whole franchise of it.
A mansion full of 20 single musicians looking for love and that special connection.
This is magical right here.
You know, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that love songs are some new thing in country music. I mean, go back a couple years and you got Thomas Rhett's Die a Happy Man, this giant hit that I would say probably kicked off this trend officially in country music.
Baby, I could die a happy man.
But go a few years before that, you'll hear something like Wanted by Hunter Hayes.
Wanna make you feel wanted.
Go back a few years before that and you'll hear something like Good Morning Beautiful by Steve Holley.
Good morning, beautiful. How was your night?
And go back and go back and go back, you're gonna keep finding sweet love songs. Just like I was saying with Bro Country, there's no problem here in these songs in and of themselves. It's when something becomes an all-encompassing trend, like the only sound you hear when you turn on the radio, that it gets annoying. And I think that's how people are feeling with Boyfriend Country. It's like anytime you turn on the radio, you can just imagine, oh, I bet this guy is 6 feet tall. I bet in the music video for this, he does that kind of look down, look up, flirt thing. And I bet he's gonna tell this girl she's amazing and that she changed his life and she saved him from his bad self, and now all I want to do is get married to you. Now, a lot of people are calling this trend simp country, or they're saying, oh, all these guys are just simping. And, you know, compared to the Bro Country era, I don't think it is necessarily a simp move to show respect, to speak respectfully about women, to not call them your beer holder, as Cole Swindell called a girl on his song Get Up. But these dudes lay it on thick. They literally are worshiping their women. And I use the word worship because there is a religiosity to a lot of these Boyfriend Country lyrics that makes you really start to feel like this is just pandering. You've got songs like God Whispered Your Name by Keith Urban.
When God whispered your name.
Or Heaven by Kane Brown, where he literally says that heaven couldn't be better than being with this girl.
I don't know how heaven could be better than that.
Matt Stell says, I prayed for you. Florida Georgia Line says, you're holy because I'm high on loving you.
Get you singing, babe. Hallelujah.
And if they're not outright worshipful, they're still pretty freaking reverent. Even on songs like Nothing on You by Cody Johnson, or Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs, or One Man Band by Old Dominion, or Blessings by Florida Georgia Line, or Remember You Young by Thomas Rhett. There's just a lot of sweet boyfriends out there that want their girl to know how much they mean to them. And look, I'm sure as a woman, it's really nice to hear guys say this kind of thing. And as I've said, and I will stop justifying it in a second here, that's not bad in and of itself. It's just a lot. It's literally like every song right now. And what's really funny is now we're seeing some acts that were fully in the Bro Country sound, that were fully douchebags, that are now turning around and playing this sweet, nice Instagram boyfriend. I mean, look at Parmalee, who you might know from songs like Carolina or Close Your Eyes, or an atrocity of a song from 2 years ago called Hot Damn Alama.
Oh yeah, she kicks it like a rocket.
These guys were just singing about chasing the girl in booty shorts and wet t-shirt contests on spring break. And now they are back with the next anthem of the Today Show, their collaboration with Blanco Brown, Just the Way.
What you call your imperfections, I call beautiful, babe.
And this is a song all about how they love girls just the way God made them, whether they're disabled or have vitiligo or have a bunch of nose rings.
I love you just the way God made you, girl, he don't make mistakes.
They're not just into those hot little things down at spring break anymore. Now they love everyone. It was when I saw that video that I was inspired to make this one, because here's how you know it's officially a trend. If a band can go from doing this to doing this, then you know that there must be real money in it. And this must be the sound that is really working with mainstream audiences right now. On the whole, I think there are some positives to this. I think the fact that instruments are a lot more allowed to shine on these sort of slower, more acoustic songs is a good thing, even though most of them are plagued by this freaking evil snap track that makes all songs sound the same and is so evil, and I'm still gonna die on that hill. But on a lot of them, you are actually able to hear some musicality a lot better than when everything is dressed up with synths. And I think it's nice that guys are expressing some earnest emotions about love, but where I'm really disliking this trend is that these songs are starting to feel really unearnest. They're starting to feel really color by numbers and really trend chasing and really pandering, to the point that it almost feels just as objectifying to women as Bro Country did, but now it's just dressed up in a more deceptive package. And this might go without saying, it's getting boring. These songs are getting boring. I don't want to feel like I am looking through a wedding album or at a Hallmark card, or God forbid watching The Bachelor, when I am listening to country music. I mean, can't some love songs have a little bit of attitude, a little bit of humor? Look at something like In Spite of Ourselves by John Prine.
She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny.
Or Here You Come Again by Dolly Parton. Yeah, they're fun and funny, and I am almost craving the swagger and energy of Bro Country because I'm getting so bored with the monotony of Boyfriend Country. So don't have me craving Hot Damn Alama, please.
Hot damn Alama.
Anyway, I just wanted to make a video, open up that conversation. I know a lot of people in the comments are always asking, what is boyfriend country? But it didn't have kind of an official moment on my channel. So here's that official moment. Let me know what you guys think of this trend, if you find it as annoying as I do, or if it's something that you don't think is that big of a deal. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you soon with another video.